Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cardinals about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
This offense has it with really good field position. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man, it's Morris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to... Corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Okay, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
17, and your Ball State Cardinals.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Sends it downfield. He's got it along the sideline. Lots of running room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Rutgers stopped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Piscataway. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to make the
23, and your Ball State Cardinals.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He breaks a tackle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Flores. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And the fourth down pass falls. Give up the football.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. 10. Touchdown.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the as he stopped at the 13. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they could put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Dropping back, it's Flores. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've been able to get the ball out of their own end nicely. 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. They took a shot to the... It's waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Good enough for a first down.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gives it on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so... You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And he had just enough to will that one home. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down.
14, and your Ball State Cardinals will take over.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plan. There even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. The 16.
And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Flores. That's caught. It's Davis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to pass. It's Flores. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Really good vision, using the moves to get out to the 13. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Durham. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running at the 45. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Finds a crease at the 20. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this. Can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team. Put it in play. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Buys a little extra time. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a crease. It's Baxter. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
At the 19. First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
6-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice. But he stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's open on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
No chance to run, but still a good game.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Cardinals made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give
it. 37.
Scanning the field, it's Flores. Finds his tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Davis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. And off to Jones. Nice move there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in the 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football, so faster guys.
Touchdown, Ball State! It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and